We're not using common sense anymore. It's about pragmatism. Life is the Serengeti Plain. Wear a cup. There's no load-bearing walls in that house of cards up on the hill. We're at a point right now where this country has to decide which way it's going to go. I don't have any pride about the authorship. It's just common sense what I'm pitching.
Number 4, Barton from Rockford Ill. Dennis, did you find it odd that the Dems are saying that the hearings on Benghazi are a waste of time, but they never claimed the hearings on various things about George Bush were not equally a waste of time? Well, some of the Bush things were warranted, and this Benghazi one's warranted. This, to me, is far more egregious than, well, just it's what sticks in everybody's craw, isn't it? The IRS, I always assume that the president tells the IRS that tear his enemies a new one who he deems to be his enemies. Honest to God, I mean, if you said to me, really? I'd say, yeah. I think they probably all play games like that. What's the sense of being, like I said, first day, you probably audit somebody you hate and give a titty twister to the alien corpse at Roswell. That's what I would do. So that one doesn't shock me. Wiretap and AP guys, they want to find out where leaks are. They think somebody's leaking there. I think they do that early on to lay down a marker in their own house that you should not leak. So I think that's probably the background in this. 4 people dead, though, begging for help. And, all right, the fog of war, there are times you think they can't cover everything, but to send that woman out with that weak cheese story about a filmmaker in Calabasas or whatever the hell it was that had 1,000 hits on it. 1,000 hits? You can get a chipmunk, Ron Jeremy and himself, on a pair of water skis and he gets more than 1,000 hits, for God's sake. So to blame that seems crazy to me. So that's where the stink is there. Yeah, I'd just like to know who told Susan Rice to say that. Can't they just say that? I don't think it was Obama. I think Obama was asleep. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's Hillary, because Hillary's got to run again. And they don't want, it's like a mob hit. They don't want to, they got to compartmentalize it. They don't want anybody's fingerprints. I don't think it was Plouffe. Plouffe's a political operative. I think he had cachet because he knew where all the bodies were buried and wanted a parking spot at the White House, and they gave it to him. I don't think it was Biden. Biden's too stupid to task that too. I think it comes down to Jarrett or Axelrod. If I had to guess, Jarrett. Because I think somewhere along the way, Michelle told Jarrett, listen, I want him to sleep. Don't wake him up. I think, you always think these things come down to amazing stories. I think it came down to Michelle Obama told Valerie Jarrett she didn't want him woken up. Enjoy these samples of the Bathrobe Sessions, a weekly video available only to members of the DMZ, the Dennis Miller Zone, on DennisMillerRadio.com.